Hello guys, namaste. Welcome back to Android Tricks, and in this video I'm going to show you the full review of Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. This smartphone comes in two variants, which is 16GB along with 2GB of RAM, or 32GB comes with 3GB of RAM. I have the 32GB variant, so let's get started with the details of this smartphone. The design of Redmi Note 3 is premium. The way they have managed to get the metal body along with the awesome transition to plastic caps at the top and the bottom is really appreciating. It not only helps with antenna reception but also gives a better grip while using the phone in the landscape mode for gaming or media consumption. At the front we have 5.5-inch IPS LCD display along with the front-facing camera of 5 megapixel. Notification light is at the top of the smartphone and the backlit navigation buttons at the bottom. Redmi Note 3 has tactile volume keys and power button located at the right, whereas the left hand side houses the dual SIM card tray. On the top it has 3.5mm audio jack and an IR blaster, which I'll explain in the later part of the video. At the base it has USB Type-B charging slot to charge its beast battery. The rear of the smartphone has 13 megapixel rear camera and the fingerprint scanner, which worked more than 90% of the time and will make your friends go something like this. No kidding, it's really awesome. But don't forget, it has rounded corners with metallic body. Yeah, which means you have to deal with this. But now let's jump into the camera part. The Redmi Note 3 has 13 megapixel camera set at 2.2 aperture. It also has dual tone LED flash along with PDFA, which helps in autofocusing. This is the camera interface. As you can see, it has a shutter button right over there with HDR mode on it. It also has settings of flash, whereas you can turn to the selfie mode from here. At the top, it has this 12 awesome live previews filters, and at the bottom it has various camera modes, as you can see it over here. These are for the pros who use it in the manual mode. You can turn on to video mode from here, and this focus is mind blowing, isn't it? As you can see it over here, the focus of this camera is pretty awesome. Now here are some of the samples and I'll let you be the judge of the camera. According to me, the photos are pretty decent, however in the low light it suffers. Here is the video example, the video footage of Redmi Note 3, and as you can see, when I go near the object, it is in the focus very well. I also took a video for selfie, and even in the selfie mode, which is of 5 megapixel and 2.2 aperture, the focus is really good, as you can see it over here. However, I have to mention this is in the bright daylight. The MIUI 7 is based on Android 5.0.2, which is run on this Redmi Note 3. It is very fast and it has some awesome features. I'll just show you the top 10 features of MIUI 7. The first feature is the read mode, which helps you to use the smartphone in the night time without hurting your eyes. The second feature is of the locking the apps. There is an inbuilt option of locking individual apps, which will help you maintain your privacy. Coming to the third, which is change the notification toggle position. The fourth feature allows you to show your internet connection speed on the notification bar. The fifth feature is that you can apply different themes from the device or get new online. The sixth feature is that you can change the font directly from the phone. Most of the smartphones need root access to do so, however you can do it from the settings itself. Seventh is the light mode, which you can use to save the battery. The eighth feature is giving a custom notification light to calls and messages. Ninth is the performance mode, which is in the notification toggle and is very useful if you want to do multitasking or intensive gaming. Now the last feature and the most useful feature would be the one hand feature. As you can see, when you swipe your hand from home button to back button, the screen gets on the right side of your screen so that you can use it from one hand. It is very handy and I recommend you all to use it. These were not the only features which MIUI 7 offers, but this was the one which I felt worth sharing. If you know some useful feature, you can always comment down below. The performance of Redmi Note 3 is very good as it is packed with 2 GHz of octa-core Helio X10 processor coupled with 3 GB of RAM, which ensures quality performance even after using multiple apps. And of course, you will have many apps installed on your smartphone as it packs with 32 gigs of inbuilt storage, but it does not have any option of expansion. While gaming with some popular games like Immortals, Asphalt 8, or some graphic intensive games like Riptide GP2, the phone performed outstanding. There were no lags in my gaming time and I played games for over 20 minutes straight. So gaming is not an issue as far as the 3 GB RAM model is concerned. As it is common with most of the smartphones, extreme usage of media or gaming will cause some heating, but it never gets to an uncomfortable level. The battery is one of the best selling point of this smartphone as it packs with a beast battery of 4000 mAh. The battery which easily gets throughout the day and few more hours with intensive gaming, media consumption, calling, browsing on 4G as well. While my usage I got around 1 day easily with approximately of 20% left, which is very good. So that's pretty much for the performance of this smartphone. Now coming to the verdict, I would say that Redmi Note 3 is not perfect. The camera and the display doesn't stand out among its competitors. Also, as this is Chinese ROM installed, installing Google Apps is a great task in itself. Even though once installed, it never runs as flawless as it should. However, it also has various pros like the premium build quality, fast and accurate fingerprint scanner, and the beast battery. So that's pretty much for my Redmi Note 3. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. Thank you.